Hi guys, this is VengeanceTech, and today I'm playing on the Nightowl server. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to modify, actually I'm going to completely change our current chicken cooker. The reason I'm doing this is because, one, our current chicken cooker basically causes quite a bit of lag on our server. The reason it's actually causing lag, I'm going to kind of show you our chicken cooker real quick. This is our chicken cooker. Originally built by Cirque. I modified it. I added a second chicken kill area for raw chicken. And the reason it lags our server, or it lags, pretty much everything, is if you kind of take a look here. This is the cedar part of the chicken cooker, and there is 185 chickens in here to actually produce enough chicken, to keep the server going. Now the problem is that, when there's not very many people on the server, 180 chickens is just not needed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to redesign this, and I'm going to basically eliminate a lot of these chickens. And I guess the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this, the original chicken cooker. And actually, I'm going to show you real quick what I kind of got in mind. I haven't really built this yet, but I'm pretty sure that I can get it to work. What I did over here is I kind of laid out, a little bit of redstone. This is actually basically what the design's going to be. Right here, this is it is an etho hopper clock. I'm going to modify this. I'm going to change it into a counter so that it can actually count the number of chickens that actually are, the actual number of eggs that are produced or hatched. And basically what this does is, this hopper clock right now is going into this. This right here is a short pulsar. Basically it takes this really long redstone signal and it gives it a little pulse. This right here is a double pulsar. Get rid of that real quick. And what this does is it actually sends two pulses through to that inverter right there. And you can see it kind of flash twice. And what that does is it actually powers this dispenser, which actually puts lava out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually produce all the chickens in one area, including the cedar chickens, and then I'm going to kind of cook them off a little bit at a time. And this is basically how I'm going to do it. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of that chicken cooker over there. Completely tear it down and kind of get a nice blank spot here. And I'm going to do that off camera. So I will be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I got this building taken out, and what I've done so far is I moved this over, the sidewalk thing, over so that I could actually center the building. That way it's not right up against the cactus like it was. And it's centered between, this building right here, which is our wheat, carrot, and potato farm, and our cactus. And what I've done is I kind of left the big hole. Pretty much eliminated the building altogether. And we're going to actually start by putting down some chests. Actually, I don't want to do that. I'll put it right here, here, and here. That way I can have, I'm thinking cooked chicken in this one, and feathers in that one. That way everything is sorted. I'm not going to actually do the raw chicken part of the farm here. I'll actually do that in a different area. But, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that's right. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to make a very visual killing chamber. And where should this be? It should be right here. Alright. And yep, that looks about right. And we'll grab some hoppers. The way I'm going to be collecting the eggs and is I'm actually going to collect everything in this one area. And in order to do that, I'm going to actually put a hopper there. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a 5x5 area. And this is going to be where everything pretty much happens. And in order to actually get this to work right, I'm going to actually cover this with half slabs. And I only got 3. Actually, we can use these stone slabs. Now this is going to be kind of a little different than anything that I've ever really done before because I'm just kind of winging it. Let's see. I'll put a dispenser right in the middle. This will actually launch our eggs into this area. And do we have glass? Yes, I have glass. Okay. Let's see, what else can we do here? I'll do this also. In order to kill the chickens, we're going to add 2 more dispensers. This is going to dispense lava. And I'm pretty sure that'll work. Let's see how this looks real quick. I might have to move that also. It's kind of annoying. Okay. The chickens will grow here, and we'll get burnt up. Alright. Let's see. No. Okay, I think the next thing we'll do is we'll kind of dig down here. And where did that come out? Right there. Kind of dig this area out. Now the first thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to sort out the items. And I'm going to keep the sorter underground. In order to do that, I'm going to... I got a good set of hoppers. I'm going to run a series of hoppers this way. Right under this wall. Okay, now there's a couple different sorters I can use, but I need to get them to right here. I think what we're going to do real quick, build kind of a staircase out of here. Okay, we're going to need some droppers. Actually, I have the droppers on me. Alright. All this is going to do is act as an item elevator. Bringing items into these chests here. And I gotta figure out my sorter real quick. Do I have comparators? Yes. I'm gonna need repeaters. I'll use blocks. Alright. Now the first thing I'm going to do is make the sorter. And in order to make a sorter, this first hopper needs to be going into a wall. So let's see, where should I do this one at? We'll do it here, here, and here. This will be... I want to kind of keep as many of these blocks as I can. Okay. Now, in order to do a sorter, it's actually very simple to do. Repeaters, yes. Since I want it to come out this way, I need my comparator to be on the other side. So we're going to do a little bit more digging. Alright. Now, sorters are actually pretty simple. All this comparator is doing is it's checking the inventory on that particular hopper. And it runs its signal down. Now we're going to dig out a little more. Runs its signal down. Like that. And I'll have to do a little bit more digging. Okay, And then since it's powering this block, what you need to do is put a repeater. What the repeater does is it basically reverses the direction of the signal. That way it can power a torch. And it's going to power a torch, or a set of torches. Actually, we'll get rid of this. Actually, I'm going to need some food. Alright. Let's see. Where was I? Alright. Get rid of this real quick, too. Inventory is always full. Alright. Basically what it does is this comparator checks the quantity that's in this hopper right here. Sends a signal down, and then it basically goes through this repeater, and then it comes out on this side as an inverted signal on this torch right here. And actually, I'm going to get rid of some stuff out of my inventory real quick here. Get rid of that. Actually, I'll need that. And that is going to basically come down into here, which I want to get to over to there. And do that. Set of hoppers at that level. Alright, and that'll be our first one. We don't need this this dropper, and we don't need this one, because this one is going to get chained into that one. Okay, that one will be feathers, and this one will be cooked chicken. I have cooked chicken on me. Need feathers. We'll get rid of that. Alright. Now, to set these up, you basically need to get into this hopper right here. This one's going to be feathers. So we need a feather, and we will put glass in there. Okay. Next one is going to be our cooked chicken. We'll put a cooked chicken in there. And glass. The last one will be eggs. course. I need eggs to do that one. Right. Let's see. Put an egg in there. And glass. Okay. So this one right here needs to get up to that dispenser right there. So the easiest way to do that, we're going to take this out, and we'll get a droppers again. Put our droppers down. Oops, not that way. I want it to be facing upward. Not that way again. Two more droppers. Alright. And that's pretty much that. Let's see where we're at here. Alright. On a set of hoppers over to there. This will get our eggs to our egg elevator. So we got an egg elevator, cooked chicken elevator, and a feather elevator. I'm sorry, that'll be the feather elevator. That's the cooked chicken. Alright. And let's see what we got here. Kind of clean out some more of this area. Alright. No. Alright. Now we're going to need a way of basically powering this elevator. Okay. Now, how do I want to do this? Basically, I want to put a block there. Block there. And a block there. And this will be torches. Alright. And we will do the same thing over on this one. Okay. A block there. And a block here. Let's see. Let's get rid of that. That should be okay. Cover with a stone slab. Alright. Torch there. Alright. Now for the fun part. Okay, I'm going to need a comparator. And 2 pieces of redstone. The reason I'm using 2 pieces is because I don't want it to actually fire right away. Alright, and then we need to invert that signal. Alright, that'll do is it'll invert, and we need to elevate. Grab another repeater. I think what we'll do is we're going to add another torch. The reason I'm doing this is because I want to have this signal, or this oscillator, on this side. Alright. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a shovel. Alright, I'm back. Alright. That is part of the wheat farm. So try to avoid that as much as we can. Why do I keep picking up these seeds? Alright. We'll just kind of cover that up. Hopefully we can do it in this amount of space. Okay. Actually, maybe we'll dig that way. No. Always too much stuff in my inventory. Alright. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, I need to get the signal down here. Can I come this way? Yes, I can. First thing I want to do is make an oscillator. Why is there stuff in there? No. I think we'll come back here for the oscillator. Where to do this? Put it there. Will that work? Yep. Alright, well, that'll be our counter signal. That'll be our elevator signal. Alright. Okay, we're pretty good so far. Alright. How am I going to want to get this signal up there? We basically need to power that and that. So I'll just grab some redstone. We'll connect them. That'll be powered. Okay, there's one under here. Okay, now we gotta get a signal up here. Now, gotta dig out some more. Okay. Let's see how to do this. Needs to be a dropper. What I'm making now is a counter. That should work. Actually, bring it over a little bit further. Not a dispenser, a dropper. And I gotta dig out some more. Grab a redstone block. Don't need that. Don't need that iron. You need sticky pistons. Yes, I do have sticky pistons. I have comparators. Yes. Alright. Alright. Now this signal, this is our count signal. That needs to feed. It should actually feed under this. So it has to feed there. The reason it has to be under is because I don't want it to interfere with the actual counter itself. And we need a comparator. Comparator here. Alright, we're getting close now. Okay, I want to power a block. A block. That's going to power dust. I want my sticky piston, my first one. Here. There, does that work? Yep. Alright. Is that right? No. It needs to be there. We need to power it. I got this one powered. Yes. Alright. Alright. We'll test it real quick. Okay, 64 items in there. Take the signal away. Put the signal back in. 63 items. One there. Works. Alright. Now we got to take a guess. How many eggs do we want to hatch at one time? I'm gonna guess 100 and heck with it, we're gonna go with 2 stacks. We're gonna hatch 128 eggs. Is that right? Should be right. Unless this needs to be an inverted cycle. Does it? No, it doesn't need to be an inverted cycle. Alright. That's all set up. Alright, now we're going to need a signal coming out of it. We got to get it up to that area right there. Well, this is where you take your signal out. repeater. Where can I bring this up at? Alright. I need to shorten this. Got too tight in here. Alright, this needs to all be moved. Because there's not enough room here. Alright, this all has to move over to the left. Alright, I'm going to do this off camera. Alright, I got that moved over. And we will put a short pulsar in here. I want that on 2 ticks, and where do I want to bring the signal up at? I can bring the signal up right here. That way it's far enough away from that too. Okay. Now I need to move the signal over just a little bit. I can either use a torch. We'll use a torch. Another torch. Perfect. Alright. There's my short pulsar. Run the signal that way. Gotta get back into there. Reclaim that. Okay, I need a repeater here. Okay, signal's going that way. That should be fine. And grab some blocks here. Okay, now we need a double pulsar. So that's repeater here, repeater here, repeater here. This one we delay out 4 ticks. And we'll have to try that. This will be a, should be a 2 tick. It'll go 1, and it'll power that at the same time. 1, 2. Yeah, it should be two ticks. Oh, maybe it's 1 tick. I'll have to check that out. Okay, now this to here. Okay, and we can test that real quick. Should hear 2 clicks. I'll have to do it here. Why didn't that work? The repeater part of it worked. Alright. Something is wrong. I'm going to try it with an inverted signal, because it might be server timing. Let's invert that signal. Now that torch should light twice. Alright, it's not that. This thing has to work. Maybe that needs to be a longer signal. There we go. That needs to be a longer signal. 2. Perfect. Put that block there. Back. Okay, this is on. Will it work on? Yes, it should. Because it'll shut off. Alright, I guess we're ready for lava buckets. Alright. That should just about do it. Doroch again. Alright. Alright, now temporarily, I'm going to change this from a counter, which is what it is right now, into a timer. In order to do that, all I need is another hopper. And we're going to put 16 items in it. And what we should see is lava. Everything works right. Perfect. Alright, now we gotta shorten the delay. There's a delay in it. This should be... I'll go that quickly. That's wrong. We'll change it again. All I wanted to do is flash. Alright. Let's make it a little faster if we can. Alright, that's too fast. So, we need that. Sure that works again. Alright. And we will toss some eggs, I guess. See if that works. Perfect. Alright. Kind of enclose this a little bit. I still need redstone. Change my Alright, change this back to a counter. Of course, the wrong way. Actually, let's get rid of some of this stuff. Alright. I need to be 2 ticks. Alright. Every time an egg is tossed, a dirt block goes to this hopper. And then it'll reset all by itself. Okay, this is our double pulsar. This is our pulse shortener. Double pulsar. Everything's here. Oh, it actually works. Alright, we need a couple more things. Alright, right here is these two elevators. We need to get these set up. Alright, need a comparator. We'll power this block here. Alright. That thing's really close. Okay, that'll turn this thing this way. And power down to here. Alright. That basically turns it off. I think we'll go this way. Alright. That should work. Will that interfere? Yep. What the heck are you doing here? Okay. Block. Torch. Block. Repeater. That's good, but I want to get a signal off of this too. Actually, this doesn't even have to be close to here. Alright. That works. Okay, last thing. to shut it off, but I don't want to shut it completely off. So this needs a comparator. Okay. Come out 2. I can't be down that way. Okay. Doesn't work. It's the wrong signal. Not there. Has to be there. Okay. This hopper fills up. Send the signal this way. And it has to this can't be here either. It needs to be closer to there. Needs to go like that. And some redstone. That'll shut it off. This here needs to be like that. That way this comes down, clocks this. Or if this is full, it stops it, but it doesn't stop the oscillator, so the counter still counts. Alright, that way it will keep counting and it'll eventually kill all the chickens, which is what I want. Alright. I think we are fully completed. Put a quick roof on this thing. Get back in there. Get back in there. Come on. God dang it. I'm letting all the chickens out. that's it. The only thing is we're going to have stuff coming out of here too. It's going to overflow eventually. I have to... Oh, we'll put a chest there temporarily. Alright, well that's it. This thing should be fully operational. And I'm going to purdy it up and do that off screen real quick. And I'll be right back. Hi guys, I'm back. I got it all prettied up. I've actually kind of came to my little house here and dropped off all my miscellaneous stuff, and kind of wanted to show you off my little horse. It's probably the fastest horse I've ever had in Minecraft. It also jumps, well, it jumps 4.5 blocks, so it's a pretty good horse. But let me kind of show you how it turned out. All I did is I put a very simple roof on it. And the other reason why I'm at my house is because I had to actually sleep. Because I actually pulled an all-nighter building this thing. And I had to get some sleep. But let me kind of show you this. Now, this is with... Oops, a little lag spike there. Kind of show you this. All I did is I put a very simple roof on it, some item frames to identify that this is cooked chicken and this is feathers. And now with the demand that we've had today, this is how many chickens that are actually in this area. Now, the actual chickens will... Ooh. Come on, you can see me. Alright, anyway, now this is based on demand. So when there's more demand, this chicken population will begin to grow. And it'll continue to grow until it hits about 200 chickens. The reason it actually stops at about 200 chickens is because of the number of chickens that it actually hatches, you know, between cycles, or between kill cycles. Now, you can actually vary that quite a bit. I'll show you how to do that if you're actually building this on your own world. But let me show you a few of the things I've done. Pretty much added a roof, very simple roof, and I actually put torches up there. I should have actually put torches up there right away in the beginning, but you know, hindsight's 20/20. I actually had a creeper up there, and it came down and blew up, so I had to actually rebuild part of this. So I guess if you're going to do this, light up your roofs, light up your area, you know, keep your buildings safe. But let me show you a few of the things I've done. Now, I did record this, but for some reason it didn't turn out. What I did is I added a item disposer, which is this dispenser and, you know, a pocket of lava, and it's actually tied into the double pulsar circuit. That way I don't need an oscillator or anything. And I've actually tested it with zombie flesh or rotten flesh. I actually filled up this dispenser, and I've been kind of letting it go to see, you know, if it actually can keep up. And so far it actually does. That might change in the future, but we'll tackle that when that problem arises. Kind of show you a few other things I did. This all got kind of moved a little bit. The reason it got moved is because I added extra storage down here. There's now a double chest full of chicken down here, and I added a chest for feathers also. Now, there's not as many feathers in here because I've already kind of cleaned this out and I disposed of them all. But pretty much, and I'm in an area where I'm kind of trapped. I can make that jump. And basically, the other thing I did is I actually added a second set of vertical wiring over here to power this elevator separately from that elevator. That way, they don't, it doesn't just start clicking, click, 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 making that kind of noise. But pretty much, that's all the changes that I've done. I'll show you this real quick. This right here is the shutdown mode. What it does is, as soon as this hopper is full, it'll actually shut down this set of vertical wiring, which actually prevents it from shooting eggs. But the oscillator actually still works. And what the oscillator does is it actually makes this counter continue to count. Now, that way, what it can actually do is it can actually kill off all the chickens, including the cedar chickens. Now, while it's killing off the cedar chickens, eggs will actually accumulate in this dispenser here and these hoppers back here. And basically, this will be like the next generation or the next run of it. It'll actually store them as eggs. Now, as opposed to, you know, keeping, you know, the chickens around, this actually works a little bit better. Because, you know, if there's no demand, there's no reason to have chickens. There's no reason for them to lay eggs. There's no reason for them to produce, you know, full-grown chickens, and there's no reason to harvest them. But this counter will keep counting and whatever. Now, one thing about this counter is I started out with 2 stacks of dirt in here, and this will actually keep about 200 chickens in this area up here. Now, I haven't tested it with like 1 stack, but I tested it with by filling this with 5 stacks of dirt, and that way it has to lay about 300 eggs before it does a harvest. Now, that does create a few problems. One is this area up here eventually builds up to about you know, 500-600 chickens. It may actually build up even more, but I kind of stopped it at that point. You know, as soon as my frame rate dropped. And so, if you're actually going to build this on your world, well, two stacks makes about, well, 180 to 200 chickens. 5 stacks of dirt pretty much makes it unplayable. You know, you get 500-600 chickens in that area, and it's pretty much done. So if you have a lot of demand, you know, you can try increasing this number. And recording. And you can increase this if you have a lot of demand on your server. You know, if you're playing on a server. If you're playing on single player, you can actually probably reduce this number. But you know, I'm just going to leave it at 2 stacks and see how it runs. I may do an update on that later, but we'll see. And we'll kind of cover this back up. Now, this is the first time I've actually kind of done a build online, I guess, where I didn't actually build this in creative or anything. I just kind of figured everything out as I went. So, you know, this video is pretty long. So if you've gotten to this point, you know, I'm pretty impressed. I appreciate you watching it, and you know, leave a like, leave comments, subscribe. You know, if you didn't like it, well, I don't know. I'd like that feedback too, but well, maybe not. But it is really neat because you can kind of see the creator process that I kind of go through when I do my redstone contraptions. You know, from this concept right here. You know, of this. You know, basically a hopper timer. You know, to a short pulsar, to a double clock, or a double pulsar, to an inverter, to this dispenser. Now, it's not actually dispensing lava no more because I had to steal the lava bucket for, you know, that over there. So you can actually kind of see the whole process. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I'm guessing it's going to be over an hour. But, you know, if you watched it to this point, it's pretty much over. Anyway, this is VengeanceTech. If you like this video, please leave a like, leave comments, and subscribe. And if you do have questions, leave it in the comments. I'm going to try to answer all questions. And I guess thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.